All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Two Guys Speak Cleveland Sports. I'm,
Sometimes yell Cleveland sports.
yeah, I've been known to do that once in a while. Okay, I've been known to do that more often than not. But last week was, that was kind of a complete meltdown. I think it was a lot of things, not just Cleveland sports. It was one of those weeks, one of those days, but much better today. And I'm Tim Shirer, by the way, the meltdown guy. I believe the Guardians just scored, right, Joey?
Let's take a gander here because I was
He's Joey Schneider. They scored. I don't.
They did.
Here it is. Yeah.
Yep, they scored.
I can't see.
That
the
was
TV,
a single
TV,
single by Travis Bazzana.
Okay.
Manzardo scored from second.
To let people know, the TV in the studio here is, I would say no more than 15 feet away from me. It's a 90-inch screen, but the sunglasses are not prescription, so I can't see. I can see the computer screen in front of me. You know, for the things we're going to talk about, that's it. Like, that is it. So, and, you know, I've mentioned it in the past. I wear the sunglasses. When I did Josh and Tim Talk Sports with my friend Josh Dome, we said, let's wear sunglasses. And so we did that. So I just stuck with them. It's just something I do. So, in case you're wondering, why does that nut wear sunglasses?
Well, I noticed that when you did the show, you were bald, so then I shaved my head thinking that maybe it would be. Yeah,
that's good. Joey had long blonde hair before.
Oh, it was gorgeous. It was like Petey Halpin, long blonde hair.
Not Petey Halpin. I think it was more like, oh my God, what was that model guy? That tried to be an actor.
Fabio,
yeah. Fabio. It was more like Fabio.
Oh my God.
I shouldn't drink when I'm about to laugh. But this show is brought to you by CT Roofing and Power Wash, the official roofer of the Lake County Sentinel. They do almost everything. You know, they do a lot of work: siding, roofs, power wash, build decks, build fences. They are currently putting a fence up for a customer. That's so they do a lot of things. You can give them a call at 440-278-0506, and they will come out. They'll give you a free roof or siding estimate. Before we get to the our three sports teams, I just want to say the World Cup, Spain beat Argentina in double overtime. I got to say, you know, I was in first place for a long time, probably like 3 weeks in the pick'em group I was in, 36 people. And I would say 32 of them were either professional soccer players at one time or, were executives maybe in soccer leagues. I was in first place for 3 weeks. I fell out of first place in the third place match because I didn't have anybody in it. And I didn't have anybody in the championship. So I ended up in third. I'll take third place.
Nothing wrong with the bronze.
You know, what's that?
Nothing wrong with the bronze.
No, I'll tell you, especially when you don't have a clue about the sport. But I got to tell you this too. You know, I had so much fun watching it, the tournament. It was just amazing to me. It's the most I ever watched. Most soccer I ever watched as a fan. I mean, I covered the crunch and the force. And I've covered high school soccer a little bit. Not that I understood it. But I covered it a little bit. And, trust me, the guys who sat in the press box with me, doing the PA usually, it's like, what is that? Why are they cheering? What happened? Like, so, but I might understand it a little more now. And like I said, it's the most I watched as a fan. It hit me near the end in the third place game. You know, seeing the emotions of France and the emotions of England.
Mm-hmm.
Was that who played in the?
Yes.
Place?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, I was thinking, but the emotions and seeing their fans, and I said to my wife, I said, "Look at those kids. Look how they're so sad. They're crying. They're so sad." And you know, I'm like, I get this. I get this emotion. This is like they love soccer like I love baseball.
Well, yeah. I mean,
it's their passion.
Europe,
you know,
Europe and soccer is, I mean,
yeah.
You know, they call it football, and
all over the world, except here.
my brother who lives in Italy, Paolo, he 42 years old, still plays in a soccer league.
Yeah, I mean,
it's that's what they do. That is their sport. Europe.
Yeah. And like I said, when I saw the kids crying, I said to Becky, I said, they're so sad. I feel so bad for them.
Yeah.
And then I said, but they should come live in Cleveland. They'll experience it.
Right.
Like, you know, like that's true. It's not like I'm making that up. Like, you know, I'm lucky. As far as sports with the three major things, I only root for two of the three Cleveland teams. So I'm going to just get 2/3 heartbreak.
Being a Browns fan, building a Browns fan builds character, Tim.
Oh my God. Whew, I'll tell you. But no, the World Cup was amazing.
It was amazing.
I can't wait until the next one in 4 years. And I think the women is next year.
I believe so. It's either next year or the year after.
Yeah, next year. I believe it's next year. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought this year was probably one of the most fun years for the World Cup since I was maybe, I think 22 maybe, when Italy won.
They're amazing athletes, Joey.
Oh my God. I mean, being able to run up the pitch, you know, I mean, just back and forth. I mean,
and how could I not
those
like
guys
soccer?
Those guys are machines.
How could I not like soccer when they have a word that's a baseball word?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even my daughter. I mean, Sophia has never played soccer in her entire life, and up until she followed it, she watched the games. Her favorite player now is Holland who played for Norway.
Okay.
And
I mean, I don't know if I would have watched if I hadn't been in the group.
Well, I think
I'm glad I was.
My nephew Angelo, he's always been a big Leo Messi fan.
Okay, yeah, Messi's something.
But I think
we're gonna have to move on here. We are.
Real quick, I just want to say before we get started, I want to congratulate the Willoughby Baseball and Softball League on just about finishing up their 75th season, which is the longest running baseball and softball organization, I believe, in Ohio. And
Wycliffe's in the 60s, I think.
Well, I do know that congratulations to the 18U Willoughby Hills girls softball team for winning the championship yesterday, and good luck tomorrow to Wycliffe, who plays one of the Willoughby teams in the 14U championship, and Shaker Heights and another Willoughby team in the 12U championship.
All right. Well, there we go. So my niece's team did beat the Willoughby Stars this weekend. I watched some softball. It was fun.
Yeah.
They won the championship at the tournament in Menor. It was the Cobras. They're really good.
Cobras have always been very good.
Yeah. Casey Cook is a hell of a coach too. I'll tell you that. So let's get to the Cavs. We're going to avoid I think, Joey, we should pretty much avoid the elephant in the room.
No, there's an elephant in the room. You talk about it.
I don't think we need to get into that.
Why not?
I mean, look, you know me. You know I have always been a fan of LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I'm sick of this. I don't care where he goes now. I don't care. I'm just sick of this. This is the most egomaniacal thing I have ever seen in sports.
Well, I think that this also
is pure bullshit.
It is 100. I 100% agree with you.
Don't ban me. Okay, go on.
Please don't ban me, TikTok. I just said a bad word. That's all I did.
I'm not driving either.
But this needs to be talked about because there was an interview this morning with Rich Paul, obviously his agent from Clutch Sports, and Rich Paul said, this isn't ego driven. This isn't ego driven, or
Stop.
he still doesn't know where he's going to go. Listen, you know where you're going to go. This is you have been this whole thing is held up free agency. You know what? At this point, and I agree with you, I think the Cavs, if there's moves that they want to make, go and make those moves.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sorry. If you think you got a shot at DeRozan, go make a move and get DeRozan. If you think that Kuminga's good for the team, trade
I don't know.
Kuminga,
I don't know if any of those things are even true.
I'm just
out there.
That's what. But I'm saying
it's just thrown out there by writers who
right. But
that's what they would like to see.
But I'm saying if there's something you want to do and you're being held hostage by this, just go do it. So
they know what's going on. Don't worry. These teams, the Timberwolves, the Spurs, the Sixers, the Warriors, the Cavs, they know exactly what's going on. They know where he's going.
I don't know about that.
I'll bet you they all know where he's going. But you keep quiet. Yeah, I'm telling you, it is. So whatever. But I thought I saw a short interview, a walking interview, with James Harden during the summer league. Oh God, Joey, I watched some summer league.
I love summer league. I like watching the rookies play.
I just thought it was god awful.
I
just thought it was awful. It's no better than watching UFL.
I think it's way better than watching UFL.
I don't know.
I like summer league.
It would be like watching minor league baseball. You would think that would be.
I love minor league baseball.
What a nightmare! It would be it made me think something like, my God, Tim, could you imagine if you lowered yourself to cover minor league baseball for 20 years?
Speaking of minor league baseball, I just want to say Angel Martinez hit a home run tonight for the Rubber Ducks.
A rehab assignment.
Love it. I love that he's hitting them though.
Yeah, well, I got to talk about that
to the Cavs.
too, about Angel Martinez too.
Back to the Cavs.
What people think about him coming back. Yeah, so James Harden's made a good point. He said that he can't wait to have a whole training camp with the Cavs and all the guys together. Mm-hmm. And I do agree with that. I think that's a big deal. Some of those turnovers that happen may not happen.
Right.
I think they're going to be better than last year. I really do. I think they're going to be better.
I do too.
I hate seeing them lose Dean Wade.
Yeah, I agree with
that.
But
I think they're going to be better than last year. I just do. So
I think there's going to be an addition made, whether it's through free agency or whatever. But I think after we find out what happens with LeBron, whether it's LeBron or something else, we'll find out. But you want to know what excites me?
5-2 at the end of 8.
You know what excites me about the Cavs? The same thing that excited me about the Guardians going into this year was the young guys. I want to see how much.
I do too.
How much did Jalen Tyson improve? How much did Tyrese Proctor improve?
I'm a huge Ty Proctor fan.
Right. How much did Craig Porter Jr. improve?
These Australians are making their way into Cleveland, aren't they?
Tomlinson. Obviously,
Naquan Tomlin. That guy just.
Tomlin. Sorry.
That guy just. He's instant excitement.
And
like
then
he comes on that floor and it's like, okay, something good's going to happen.
And then, I know it's summer league, but first team all summer league rookie Maleek Thomas.
Well, I was going to mention that. Yes, I do have that here, Joey. I do. I have that here. The thing is, ESPN, of course, who hates Cleveland. By the way, screw them for letting Kyle Ravitch go.
Oh my God,
that is bullshit.
We'll talk about that during the Guardians.
That's total bullshit.
Hate it.
That's just not right.
No.
But ESPN puts article out yesterday, and like an idiot, I clicked on it. I knew Maleek Thomas wouldn't be mentioned.
Was it the top 11?
Who should be the summer league MVP? Oh. And of course, he wasn't even mentioned. He had six other people mentioned. He wasn't even mentioned. So how do you make first team?
Right, exactly.
Because ESPN didn't decide that.
And on top of that, he had some of the highest splits among any players available.
It's just
or that played.
It becomes tiring with ESPN and ESPN with their bias toward the big markets and Fox with their bias toward the big markets. But I think the James Harden thing is a very good thing. I like that opinion.
Yeah. And that tied into what I was saying about you're going to get these young guys who are going to get a full camp too. And you are going to, work in but yeah, Harden is 100% right. Harden didn't get a full season with Mitchell and with Mobley. And Mobley, I don't know if you've seen pictures of Mobley lately, but man, does he look like he put on some serious weight, man.
Really?
Oh my God. He looks like he's like 15, 20 pounds heavier.
I heard that he bought is it China Buffet? A China Buffet franchise. So
I don't know.
Maybe he's going there every day and eating.
He's not looking.
I'm making that up. That's
not looking. He's not looking fat. He's looking jacked. He looks like.
I hope so.
just looking like he's like he's.
What people need to understand is Evan Mobley is a gentle giant. Okay, but he can play. He played tough in the middle. But you know what? I doubt if we're ever going to see Evan Mobley get in a fight and punch somebody in the face. I just don't think we're going to see it.
No.
And I think sometimes people think that if a guy doesn't do that he's not tough. I'll tell you what, I think people lost a lot of respect for Victor Wembanyama during the playoffs, the way he acted. And he was pretty physical when he didn't need to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still like the guy,
agree 100%.
But I think that, he lost a little respect with some people, I think.
I agree. The one thing I'm going to say about Mobley is, whether you like him or whether you don't, I think he's still young enough that he's trying to figure out who he is.
Isn't he like 24?
Yeah, 25 maybe, 24, 25. He's somewhere around there. But people are like, when he came in the league, oh, he's the next Kevin Durant. Oh, he's going to be the next Giannis. Listen, those players are top 75 Hall of Fame first ballot players.
And he might be by the time he's done.
But Evan Mobley is not going to be the next Kevin Durant. He's not going to be the next Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know who he's going to be? He needs to figure it out because he's going to be the first Evan Mobley.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be.
People are going to say that someday. This kid reminds me of Evan Mobley.
And the problem is you have to give some of these guys. I mean, Evan Mobley number one, he's already won Defensive Player of the Year. Which
what do they want?
Yeah, I mean, and
what do they want?
He's developed a 3-point shot that when he takes it, you're not like, oh no, don't do that. You're like, oh, this has a chance of going in.
He does, and he makes it quite a bit too. But seems like with him, all he has to do is miss one. He could go 9 for 10, and people will be like, "Yeah, he missed that one though."
Jeez. Yeah, this isn't. It's almost like people are another. I'm going to throw another name out there of like, and this is just a name of what people I think want him to be, which is Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just that guy. That
he was good,
power,
but
he was good, but he stuck in the 4 spot and he dunked the ball. That was all he did.
He just never had a lot of guys around him. I'll give him that.
I mean, I hate the comparison.
He was a beast in college. Remember? Oh my god.
Yeah, he had a few years where he was a beast in the NBA.
But he didn't have a lot around him. That's the problem.
No, well, I think didn't he have Steve Nash for a couple of years? Nash,
but besides that, I don't.
But still, I think that Mobley is going to figure it out. If he's putting on muscle, he's just going to get stronger. Ripping it down. Obviously, I mean, I've seen him working out with. They've shown him working out with Kevin Durant this offseason. Yeah. So
that's good.
He's constantly trying to improve his game. Let's see where he's at next season. Everyone needs to just chill out on Evan Mobley, and I think the Cavs are going to be a much better team, even if they don't make too many more additions. I think they're a much better team this year than they will be next year.
The Guardians won the game, by the way.
Always good.
That's good, but we'll get to them in a few minutes, about 6 minutes. We got some more Cavs here. I feel there is going to be a trade. I don't know, I'm not sure who. I don't think any big pieces are going.
Well, if they make a trade,
I actually wouldn't mind seeing them trade Craig Porter because I want the guy to get a chance. And I just don't think he's ever going to get a chance.
My question to you is if
for some reason Kenny Atkinson, I don't think likes him. He talks good about him, but I don't think he likes him.
My question for you is if they make a trade and they have to get rid of either Schroeder or Strus, who would you rather have them trade?
Trade Schroeder.
Yeah, I agree.
I love Strus. He doesn't really like the media. He doesn't really talk to us, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I love when he comes in games.
Oh,
they're lackadaisical, and he comes in a game, and it's brutal all of a sudden.
Right.
Like it just turns it completely changes the feeling of the game.
Yeah, I agree. That and
you see there's an example. You see Max Strus come in the game, and I'm sitting up there in the media section, and Strus comes in. The crowd gets pumped up. He gets physical. He doesn't care. He's physical. And then I look around, I see writers punching each other and stuff. It's like he brings that physical presence to the game.
And the fact that he could put up 20 off the bench, which is, there was a lot of times this season where he came off the bench, 16, 20 points.
Yeah.
16,
the game he came back.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was on fire.
And I just don't think that that's something you can trade. I think
I'd like to see him keep Strus.
Me too. But I think Schroeder,
because he's good defensively too.
Exactly.
I don't think Schroeder wasn't.
He's a very serviceable and good backup point guard. But I don't know.
I thought I would like him more
when he Cavs, was here. Especially with the young guy. Right, but they also have all those young guys. I think that Schroeder's the one that is going to have to go. But I also like Strus because he can play the 2, and they can also move him to the 3 as well.
Yeah, yes, he's versatile. He's a swing man.
Yeah.
So, that's a good question, Joey. That was a good question. You do ask good questions. So your interviews, when I see your interviews during high school, I'm like, that son of a bitch. He has such good questions. I hate asking questions. Oh my God. I'm going down to that field after games and I'm like, oh my God, now I have just questions.
I just try to give the kids an opportunity.
You're good at it. You're very good at it. You asked a question that I didn't say, oh God, really? No, it was a good question, So, it's if I have to pick between the two, it's going to be Schroeder. Even though I was happy when they got him, I just don't think it worked out really.
No, and I don't think that's saying that Schroeder. I think Schroeder could be a great backup.
He's a national hero in Germany
on a good team. I just don't think that he's a fit in Cleveland. And I think, just like you said with Craig Porter, I think that trying to trade him to a team that could really use him is the best for the Cavs, and I think is the best for Schroeder. On top of the fact that we have a plethora of guards already.
Yeah, because and I want to see Proctor play more.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Tyson be in the rotation all the time.
Yep, I agree.
I do.
Yeah,
I do. He's another one that comes off the bench. Although I want to see, you know who else I want to see? I want to see Naquan Tomlin in the rotation more. I want to see Thomas Bryant in the rotation more.
I agree. Yep.
When they're playing physical teams,
mm-hmm.
you put Naquan Tomlin in there and Thomas Bryant when you're playing that team that's physical, and Naquan Tomlin doesn't care.
Mm-mm.
Naquan Tomlin wasn't supposed to be a professional basketball player, and he is.
Supposed to be a professional football player.
Oh my God. and he is. And Thomas Bryant, he's at that point in his career, kind of like the Tristan Thompson point, where he'll come in and knock a guy out.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. He'll yeah.
Well,
last year when he's on oh my God. He's on Chicago now, and he was on Oklahoma City for years. Guy from Australia.
Not Caruso.
No. Can't remember his name. But he got injured playing the Cavs. And Tomlin was like mocking him on the sidelines. And
Michael Carter
Williams? Bryant was mocking him on the sidelines. What's that?
Was it Michael Carter Williams?
No.
Okay.
And he was getting Bryant was mocking him on the sidelines. And I'm like, what's he doing? That's pretty crappy. But then as the year went on, I understood that's what he was. Like, he's the energy guy. Thomas Bryant is the energy guy. And I just wish he would have played more in the conference finals.
I agree. I also you mentioned Jalen Tyson, and you know what? If LeBron doesn't come here, I wouldn't mind seeing Jalen Tyson start.
I wouldn't either. I
think the kid's got all the talent in the world, and he's just going to keep getting better.
And he wants to be good.
Yeah, I mean this upcoming
he's not
season.
Gabriel Arias where he thinks he's made it already.
I can't. I can't. He went 3 for 4 today, so I'm gonna give him. What? I'm gonna give him a day pass.
So what?
He gets a 1-day pass, but
that leads us to the Guardians.
Yep.
The Gardos, the Broncos, the Blues, the Indians, the Naps,
the Spiders.
No, not the same team, Joey.
The Cleveland Spiders were not the same.
No, they were a National League team.
Huh.
Cleveland did not have a major league team in 1900. Spiders folded in after 1899, and then they, I think they were they had a minor league team in 1900, which became the American League. But yeah, they're not the same franchise.
Never knew that.
Nope, they are not. Okay. A lot of people didn't, though. A lot of people didn't.
The More You Know, brought to you by Tim Shirer.
There we go. Facts that don't really matter. Okay, they're 54-48 now. Maybe you could look it up, Joey.
Yep.
I go over this information, and then it'll all be wrong. But did the White Sox win or lose tonight?
That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm pulling it up. I was not watching, but I was looking at the White Sox yesterday, and I saw that they were down. And then I looked later in the night, I saw they won 10-3, and I just went, oh my God.
I know. Creeps.
I mean, they're losing in the top of the 5th, 5-0.
Okay, so maybe they'll lose tonight.
To the Rangers.
Yeah, so maybe they'll lose tonight, although the Ranger bullpen's actually good this year. It is. So as of right now, they're a half game out of first. They are the second wild card. They're 3.5 games behind New York for the top wild card spot. Okay, so Stephen Quad had another nice night tonight. Chase DeLauder had another nice night tonight. Rocchio,
Travis Bazzana.
had a good night. Yeah, I got Bazana at the end of this. But, you know, Petey helping last night. But we got all this stuff.
Love Petey helping.
I got all this stuff. Oh, yeah, no, I apologized to him in the group the other night. I said...
You know I love Petey helping.
I said, great night by Petey helping tonight. He sure shut me up. So, I'll admit it if a guy makes me look like a fool. It's happened quite a bit. But Stephen Kwan, he seems to be finding it. You know, he struggled for the first 3 months, and now he's coming into tonight. He was hitting .353 in his last 23 games with an OPS of 899. I seem to have lost Joey here.
No, I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm looking.
So he's hitting .353 on the last 23 games with an OPS of 899, Stephen Kwan. That was coming into tonight. Then he had, you know, some hits tonight. Chase the Lauder in his last 18 games coming into tonight was hitting .360 with 4 home runs and 7 doubles and an OPS of 1,013. Brian Rocchio in his last 23 games is hitting .278 with 4 home runs and 13 RBI. So there's definitely positive signs with the offense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But days like yesterday do screw the numbers a little bit. But they did go and put 5 up tonight again. So that's positive. So, you know, because I thought for sure they'd come out tonight and put up 1 run.
I thought that last night may have woken up the bats.
God, I hope so. I texted Tommy during the game. I think they were up 10-3 at that point. And I texted Tommy and I said, to give you an idea of what the 90s were like, mm-hmm. This would happen 3 or 4 times a week.
Oh, my God. A game that I always talk about, me and my dad used to take me to so many Indians games back in the day, but it seemed like every game we went to, they were just hitting homer. I remember, but one game I'll never forget, it was Albert Bell, I think it was Albert Bell, Jim Thome, and Julio Franco went back to back to back, and then I think Thome had to hit another, and I think Bell hit another too. I mean, it was just like every game you went to, they were hitting 3-4 homers a night.
Oh,
it was crazy.
But they never hit 7 in a game at home like they did last night.
No, and
Isn't that crazy?
And I loved that it was helping and Rocchio got in on it, and even if the guys that didn't hit homers were, Patrick Bailey got, he
had one last night though.
Well, Bailey's hitting. I mean, he's hitting better than he normally does.
He's hitting almost 300 since he got here.
I know, which is amazing.
Yeah, so,
I mean, yeah.
But the game, one of the games I can think of from the 90s, it was 94. Ooh. It was the beginning of May.
That was the strike year, right?
Oh, well, the strike happened in August.
Right.
The beginning of May, I was in a adult softball league on Sunday mornings. We played double headers. We had a double header in the morning, and myself and my friend Mike, we had tickets for the Indians game after. So we finished our softball game. I think we probably got run ruled, and we were not good. We got run ruled, and we hurried down to Jacobs Field. And, after the first inning, the Blue Jays were winning 7-0. Mm-hmm. Well, they won 9-8. The Indians won 9-8.
Was Matt Williams
so
on
it? Was just like that's the kind of shit that happened.
Was Matt Williams on that?
Matt Williams was on the team 1 year in '96.
That was '96. Okay.
'96. 96. That's when they moved Tomey to first base.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just those 90s teams were just, especially the mid 90s.
But that's not a thing that happens all the time. That's what spoiled. And you're a millennial, or you're close to a millennial. But
I'm
you
like
understand it.
I'm basically like in between Gen X and millennial. So
you're like me, between me and So, but you understand it. But that's what millennials don't understand, Joey. They seem to think that was normal. No, that was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
There hadn't been a lineup in Major League Baseball, and you can listen. Experts will talk about it. I mean, they had a panel of baseball historians on ESPN at the turn of the century, and they ranked the 27 Yankee lineup equal with the 95 Indians lineup.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
Without being, this is me being completely unbiased. This is not me being a homer whatsoever. But those mid 90s Indians teams are the best teams. I think number one, that never won a World Series.
Yeah.
But number two, maybe the best hitting lineups. Hitting and
they're the best hitting lineups we'll ever see. They're better than their offense is better than the Dodgers offense.
Now. I would say that they are probably one of the best defensive lineups. Kenny Lofton.
I don't know if they're great.
Kenny Lofton, Omar Vizquel.
Vizquel was good.
Baerga.
Was good. So they were good. No, he was not good defensively.
I'm sorry, not Baerga. Sandy Alomar.
Alomar. Up the middle was good.
No.
Up the middle was good.
Roberto Alomar.
Well, that's that was late 90s. But I'm talking 94, 95, 96, 97.
Right. Okay.
Those teams were that was the peak of the whole thing. And yeah, that was something. And you just can't people just you're not going to have that. That's just not going to happen. But speaking of yesterday with the 7 home runs, we had you had Petey Halpin hit his first 2 major league home runs.
Loved it.
And they interviewed him after. He was pretty happy about it. And then Rhys Hoskins hit 2.
Rhys Hoskins, who
his 10th and 11th. Rocchio hit his 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey hit his 3rd as a Guardian, his 4th of the year. Travis Mazzana hit his 9th. Travis Mazzana has 9 home runs already.
And he's only played in, I think he's played in 58, 59, 60 games.
I think 64.
Okay, well that's still, they've played 111
now. He's on pace. He's probably going to get close to 20 because I think it's only going to get better.
Right, but I'm saying if he would have played all season, he probably would have been in the 28 to 30 range.
Probably have 15 right now, I would say, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just hope it continues. You know what I mean?
Right.
It can't stall out. Manzardo has fallen off a little this year. He's not. He hit 27 last year. He's not. I don't think he's going to get that this year unless he really gets hot in August and September.
I think he's got what, 10, 9 or 10?
I think 11.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah, something like that, 10 or 11. But him and they're not going to equal last year. Him and Jose, they had 57 combined.
Right.
And that's not going to happen because Jose has 12. But so they have a combined 23. But I feel like they're going to hit more home runs than they did last year as a team. They had 157. They had 101 going into tonight. I don't think they hit one tonight, did they? No, they didn't hit one tonight. No. So, I think they're going to pass last year. I really think they will. And it's just going to get better. Stephen Vogt talked about home run power doesn't come until your 3rd or 4th, maybe your 5th season.
Right.
Look at Jose.
And on top of that, you have, DeLauder and Bazzana who are in their first full years as, Bazzana.
DeLauder was, even though he says he's not a power hitter, he's a power hitter. Okay, he is.
I don't think he's going to hit 50 or 60, but I think
no.
But
I'll take 30.
I think he's a guy that's going to get you between.
I think so too.
But
you know what I like about him is he hits the power alley. He hits doubles.
He hits. I mean, he's got over. I think he's got over
4
50.
home runs and 7 doubles in the last 23 games going into tonight.
I think he's a guy that can give you 25 on a bad season and 40 on a good season. Yeah. So he'll be someone. I think Bazana is going to be in that 25-30 range too.
Well, I think so too. I'd say 20 to 25. Let's go to this. Yeah, we got 4 minutes. So let's spend 2 minutes on this. Angel Martinez, and then the dumbest trade rumor that has ever existed. We'll go after that.
I haven't heard that. I'm excited.
Yeah. I'd vomit if it happened. So, but Angel Martinez. I like Angel Martinez. He's played well this year. Mm-hmm. But the Cleveland media, I mean, I guess they're kind of doing like the Browns type thing. The Cleveland media, the broadcasters for the Guardians, and fans acting like Angel Martinez is coming back is like we're getting back Aaron Judge or Barry Bonds is kind of dumb. He's good. He's had a good year. Will he continue to have a good year when he comes back? We don't know.
I think that's
the thing I'm worried about.
I think that when you look before he got hurt, he was probably the best hitter on the team.
He was.
Right.
But there's always a but. I'm telling you.
I mean, he's also still very young too.
He's a younger player, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll see.
But like hopefully I said, I think today was his first assignment in Double-A.
Oh, yesterday.
I'm sorry.
Yesterday and today. Yeah.
Today he hit a home run, so
he could be back by the week. I think he comes back on the weekend. I think Jose comes back tomorrow.
I do think that you need to temper your expectations when it comes to on how Martinez does, because this is the first time that he is coming back from an injury.
It's the first time he's coming back from an injury at the major league level. He was injured plenty in the minor league.
That's what I was going to say. It's the first time coming back at the major league level.
Yeah.
So you don't know is he going to hit the way he did? I'm going to say probably not, but I think that he can work his way up to that point, and if he does, it's a very good thing for the playoffs.
And maybe he'll surprise us. He'll shut me up like
you never know.
I think Arias doesn't get released, though. I don't. They will send when Jose comes back. They'll send Watson to the minors.
I think that's a awful.
But I think that's what they'll do. But let's get to this dumb rumor. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds because then we got to get to the Browns, and I actually have some stuff. So, I have NFL stuff,
right?
But. And dates for the Browns games and stuff. So, but the rumor, and I think it's Cleveland generated, I just really think it is, that the Mets, I think the Mets might want to trade Lindor, but trading him back here, like, no way. No way. No way do I want that guy back. No way. What are you going to do? Move Rocchio back to second base? What are you doing with Bazana then?
Right.
You going to screw this kid up and move him to the outfield?
There's no way that's a legit trade.
I don't think it is either.
No way.
I don't think it is either. I think it's just wishful thinking by people who can't get over he's gone. And he stinks now, too. He stinks now. He's not good. He's not good. Even the ESPN people were having trouble finding positive things to say about him.
Well, and on top, not only that, but he's constantly hurt too.
Yeah, who wants him?
Right, especially on that contract.
I mean, I'm about the Lindor and Nolan Jones. I'd almost take Nolan Jones back.
There's no way you would take Nolan Jones over Lindor. Come on, now.
I hate Lindor. Okay, but so let's get to the Browns.
Can I start the Browns off with just one really very quick thought? I'm going to be for 50 seconds.
You don't have to be that negative because
everybody, we don't know anything. Browns fans, we don't know who the starter is. We don't know, we have rookie wide receivers. We traded Myles Garrett. We got Jared Verse. Let's see how he does. Everyone relax.
Well, then Browns fans will never relax.
Browns
fans will never relax.
But
That's like telling Argentina soccer fans to relax.
But Argentina,
it's not happening.
Here's the problem, though.
They've won.
Argentina's good.
Yeah,
the Browns have been terrible since 1999.
So that's like telling.
So no, we're not going.
80 soccer fans to relax.
The Browns are not going to the Super Bowl. If, in all honesty,
we're just going to screw this whole thing up, Joe. We got a lot to talk about.
I'm sorry. All right, continue.
Temper the expectations before we even get going.
Man,
wait a minute. Hold on. Am I telling somebody to?
Yeah.
Oh God, what is happening to me?
I don't know. I'm just. All I'm saying is the negative.
Am I trying to be like? I'm trying to be. Not that guy that everybody always accuses me of being with the Browns.
With the Browns, there is no middle ground. It's either.
I think I'm a very clear thinker when it comes to the Browns. I really do.
Well, I think that
because I'm not a fan.
With Browns fans, you have obviously the crazy ones who are like, "Oh, they're so good this year, they're going to the Super Bowl." Oh. No, they're not. And then you got the Browns fans who are so negative that they're like, "Well, why am I even watching?"
So, are you talking about like fans, or are you talking about fans that disguise themselves as media, like 92.3? No, like when I turned it on earlier tonight, they were saying they're winning 10 games.
No, I'm saying fans. Like I have friends who are like, this team is so good. The rookies are going to be amazing. I'm like, okay, but they're rookies.
But they're rookies,
right? And then you have the opposite spectrum of, why am I even watching the game? To which I respond, then why are you even a fan?
How about this?
Enjoy the season, for God's sake.
Tampa Bay had a great draft in '94. They had a great draft in '97. They added some pieces in '95 and '96. It took them to 2003. The 2002 season to finally win that Super Bowl.
Right, but
it doesn't happen overnight.
No, but what I'm saying is...
No, I know what you're saying. They don't understand that.
Let's let things happen, and before you get excited or before you get down, let's see how the frickin' season goes.
They would rather get all excited, Joey, and then be disappointed and whining when it doesn't go the way they thought it would go. I hate to tell Browns fans.
And I am a Browns fan.
I hate to tell them. Nobody outside of Cleveland feels bad for you.
Everyone outside of Cleveland honestly thinks the Browns are the worst organization.
I don't think they do feel bad for the Browns fans because Browns fans are they talk so much stupid shit.
I think
that's the problem there.
I do think that most people feel bad for Browns fans.
My Rockers banner is keep going. My Rockers banner is a little quick.
No, I do think people outside of Cleveland feel bad for Browns fans, but
by the way, I think within a week they're going to name the team.
I hope so. I want to know it so bad.
But okay, so I've got training camp opens in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
On the 23rd, which is Thursday for the rookies, and 28th July 28th for the veterans, which is a week from today. So, then we'll get that, and we'll get to. I always love this too. How the Cleveland media always brags about. They sold out. They had 5,000 fans in Berea today for the Browns training camp sessions. And then you go to other cities and you see, the Patriots had 37,000 today at training camp. I saw one last year. The Buccaneers had 11,000 at their training camp. You had 5,000. Right. That's good. But don't act like you're it's okay.
Win some football games.
Yeah.
No one cares how many fans showed up at training camp.
Exactly.
I care about how many football games. And wait, by the way, preseason doesn't count.
No, it doesn't. And you know what I don't care about? Because you see it on the news. the two channels I watch, and look, I love the guys in Channel 3. You know, Nick Camino's a really good guy. Chris Renkel, you know, I got to talk with him a little bit at the end of the basketball season. He's a really nice person. Helped me out where I had to go in Detroit. But I don't need to see play of the day from training camp. I know their producers tell them to do this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I don't need to see play of the day.
Well, and on top of that, it's
practice.
Yeah, it's it could be maybe it's Casey Concepcion with like some spectacular catch, and you're like, oh my God, he's going to be so great, but he dropped like 6 balls earlier. You just didn't see it. Like that,
exactly.
And I'm not trying to pick on Casey Concepcion.
No.
I do think he's going to be. I think both him and Boston.
By the way, I saw a highlight of Davey Concepcion last night.
Oh, really?
I sure did. I was like, oh my God, there he is.
It could be any wide receiver. It's like, oh, they have a phenomenal catch, and you're like, oh, this guy's gonna be great this year. And then but they don't tell you that he dropped 17 passes.
I know
earlier in the practice.
That's what they don't do, and people only believe the positive because they don't use the negative.
Right. And then you got the Browns fans like, oh my God, we're going to the Super Bowl. Why? Because a wide receiver can catch a football? That's his goddamn job. Sorry.
Gonna get us banned on the talk.
Yeah, that was
restricted. We haven't been restricted yet. We are 51 minutes in, Joey, and we're not got restricted yet.
Well, it's a record no matter what. So
yeah, we got restricted like the last 4 weeks. That 1 week it was like 5 restrictions.
Oh, I mean, but, I don't know if I heard that many F-bombs come out of someone's mouth in such a short amount of time in my life.
Yeah. We've had some spirited shows of late.
We have.
But I texted Joey earlier today, and I said, Joey, we're going to have this. We're going to predict something tonight, as far as the National Football League goes, and we're going to predict division winners. And I'm going to say, I'll say who won it last year, and I'll give my pick who's going to win it this year, and then Joey can give his pick who's going to win it this year. Okay? And I try to do my picks, without my fandom in mind. I just want to say that before we get to any of these. So the American Football Conference East Division last year was won by the Patriots of New England. Got a lot of controversy with that organization now. So, led by their head coach. So I'm going to pick the Bills this year. What have you got, Joey?
Same thing. I have the Bills winning.
The Williams are going to win it.
I got the Williams are going to win. I got the Bills winning. I think that I wish they would have put maybe another weapon or two with Josh Allen. I think they didn't they get someone, maybe DJ Moore? Didn't they get DJ Moore?
I can't remember.
I think they got DJ Moore from Chicago. I think that they're just going to be a better team this year.
And as Chris Berman says, likes to say, nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Williams. Okay, so let's move on. We've got the American Football Conference. You know what? We're going to save the American Football Conference North for last.
Why don't we just do it? Because we both know that neither of us have the Browns.
Okay. That's true. Okay. Yeah. All right. Steelers won it last year. Then they fired their head coach, or they parted ways. I'm picking the Ravens. As much as I hate that, I'm picking the Ravens.
I have Joe Burrow staying healthy.
Yeah.
I've
heard other people say
an improved defense with, they lost Trey Henderson, but I think having Dexter Lawrence in the middle is going to be a huge boost. Jamar Chase, Higgins. I think the Cincinnati Bengals win the division, but I do think that it's going to be a very close division.
All right. I had to put a puzzle piece in place to keep us active on TikTok. Once you get past, I think, 55 minutes, you have to prove you're still there. But even though I guess I'm talking, I guess I'm not really there. Okay, the American Football Conference South. The Jacksonville Jaguars won it last year. I'm going to go with C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans this year. What about you?
I am going to make a wild prediction.
Okay. Oh, God.
I think
Don't tell me Tennessee.
I think the Tennessee Titans are
Really?
going to – I think the Colts and the Jaguars take a step back. I think the Texans are going to be a 500 team, and I think I think Cam Ward with Carnell Tate and the way that they've improved their team this season, I think the Tennessee Titans surprise everyone and win the AFC South.
Okay. So, how about the American Football Conference West?
Last year, the Broncos won.
The dreaded Broncos. What it's funny is I'm not a Browns fan, but I hate the same teams as Browns fans hate. I guess it's just growing up here, and seeing it. The Broncos won last year. I'm going to go back to the Chiefs this year.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs again this year as well.
So
I think Kenneth Walker was just one of the biggest pickups they could have made. They needed a running game. Pacheco was okay. Was okay. Kareem Hunt, was okay. And I love I love Kareem Hunt, but I think getting one of the best running backs in football is going to be such a huge boost for the Chiefs.
All right. Well, I was just trying to scroll down here, and I can't because there's nothing else. So I can't scroll down anymore because I'm at the end of my thing. Okay, the National Football Conference East. We got to go 30 seconds each on these. I've got the Eagles. The Eagles won it last year. I'm going to make a crazy pick here, and I'm picking the Giants.
I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Predictable. Okay. National Football.
I don't think I've picked them to win since
got to pick the damn Cowboys.
I haven't had the Cowboys winning since 94. So
National Football Conference North. The Bears won it last year. I'm saying the Lions are going to go back this year.
I went back and forth on this because I think the Bears have a shot, but I think the Lions are going to win it this year as well.
And now the NFC South. Let's go with the West first. NFC West.
Listen, we both know who we're picking for the NFC South. Just do it.
NFC West. We got the Seattle Seahawks won it last year. I'm going to go with the Rams.
It's not even close.
I think the 49ers are going to give them a good run, though, too.
Right. I will right now. You could bookmark. Let's book it. Rams are going to the Super Bowl. But
I don't know about that.
Rams are winning.
NFC South.
Rams are winning.
Panthers won it last year. I'm going to pick the Buccaneers because I think they had a great defensive draft, and that's what they needed to fix their defense. So, what about you?
This one I struggled with because I really wanted to pick the Bucs because I just think the Panthers did so much good for their defense, and I think that Ted McMillan's only going to get better.
You fall back a year after you come out of Forest.
I'm going to say the Panthers are going to win again this year.
Okay. Well, I love that we have this here so we could go over this late in the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'll be really good. But that's pretty much it for tonight, Joey. Yeah. I think we did a good show. We didn't get restricted on TikTok.
didn't get emotional.
Or Instagram.
Except for my pleas except for my one GD I let loose because of Browns fans.
Well, but
it's so hard.
It wasn't me losing my mind about them.
No, it's me because the duality of the craziness that is Browns fans drives me crazy.
Yeah, they're insane. But
we are a crazy bunch.
I think that's it. And we will see you hopefully next week at 9:00 at this time on Tuesday. And hopefully we'll have news about LeBron James. But until next week, I'm Tim Shirer.
I'm Joey Schneider.
And we'll see you next time.